Hey y'all!
Yeah,
It's
Brandon.
Up Late with Shy and Dell on, well, not on Facebook Live, YouTube. I was about to be like on 108 So, but that's not until Sunday night. But I hope y'all are joining us on Sunday night. And most importantly, I hope y'all join us right now. And if you're joining us on the replay, what's going down? Thank you so much.
Hey, y'all. Y'all see my new
Girl, you
car?
know that. Yes, I love Faith. I love it.
I'm seeking out new
Faith,
mugs now.
you are
Yes.
shy. You have officially turned into your mama.
I would even go so far as my grandmama, because child, she was a coffee. She's actually the person who introduced me to coffee. And the first time I had
Really?
it, I couldn't have been no more than maybe like 9 or 10. And she
Yeah.
was like, "Yeah, let's try some of the coffee." And it's actually the same kind of coffee that was it was probably like Folgers. It kind of had the jar, and it was like
Yeah.
a top you
Yeah.
topped
Yeah.
on and turned off. And I remember that coffee, and it was so good because it was sweet,
I
but it wasn't till later that I actually started liking coffee.
Speaking of sweet, first of all, I just looked up an old Folgers ad. Hey, Auntie Gwen is in the building. What's going on? I
Yeah.
um I just looked up a Folgers old ad and it was like Folgers coffee made from the finest beans in Africa. I'm like, oh, I'm about to start drinking Folgers. They know how
Yeah,
to get my attention. Yes. Like it
that's
was like this black
but that's
male
almost
voice.
like a commercial promoting cotton, picked by the finest African. So to me, it's like,
Guys, I'm gonna have to start wearing cotton shirts too. You know what I'm saying? I'll just do everything black people do. You know what I'm saying? And then I'll rebuke it when I found out it's not black.
well, that's so funny that speaking of that, I went to the beauty supply store the other day because I wanted to get some shea butter. And so I got this shea butter, and the one I had gotten before was like $5 for a big container, but it was like a fragrant one. And they
Mm.
didn't have that one; they had a new one, and it was like $10.99. I was like, "Why is this thing?" I'm all in the aisle yelling, "Why is this thing all this expensive? This makes no sense." She said, "Oh, because it's a new company." I said, "No, it's probably because the white man's behind it." And the lady is like laughing at me. I say, "And I bet you it is." And I go home and Google it, and you see this whole like blog about there's these Jewish people that's like, appropriating black, like, and I said, that's just crazy because I figured it. Because how all of a sudden this one container that used to be $5 is a different brand, different company, but this whole another was like $10 more. I said,
They
so
was like,
shameful.
our lids are different. You know what I'm saying?
It is.
That
It
we've
is.
got to pay additional $4 for those lids. So that's why we've got to charge, guys. We've got to charge the additional $5. Girl, I get the only thing about it is you want to go to the hood to support all the black stores. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, but normally where I live at is further out, so I
Yeah.
always gotta go somewhere. And if it's $5 in the where the black people at, well, also too, sometimes, girl, you go to these black owned places like out here we got Lamert Park. You go to the black owned places and they have custom made a whole different kind of shape, and it's $15. You know what I'm saying? Which I
Really.
don't mind paying because, girl, you could feel the difference. Like for instance, like Purple Root. Purple Root makes that
The whipped
cream,
cream.
the
Yeah.
whipped cream, and I
Hmm.
don't know how much it costs, but it's worth every dollar. I don't care if it's $30 because I can see the difference between her
Yeah.
products and somebody else's. Like her products go on literally like a butter. It's almost like I took some whipped cream with some butter mix and I put
And
it
you
on
put
my
it
skin
on there.
and it goes on smooth. Everybody else, girl, either it's like hard, it'll
Grainy.
dried out. They need to put some more oil up in there or whatever the case is. But
Well, that's why when it's made by us for us, they know the difference because you want something that's smooth to your skin, not the I don't want to brill on my skin when I'm actually putting stuff on me.
I saw a ad, girl, one year, and of course it was targeting white people. White people, let me tell y'all something. I got y'all back. Y'all need to start lotioning up. Y'all would look so much younger
I don't
if y'all
understand
just
that.
start using. No, because I'm telling you, because the fact that our skin is ashy, like that's what makes us be like, oh. dry skin. But see, when you see white skin, it could be dry, but you won't notice it because of the the complexion. You know what I mean? But every time I see a white young looking person, it's because they are big on moisture and everything else. Like it works for everybody. It's not like
I just don't understand how do we even have commercial with white people talking about I use this brand and this brand of moisture. And like you're not using none of this. What are you talking
also shot back to what I was about to say. The commercial I saw years ago, and of course it was targeting white people, girl. They talking about new something something lotion. Use it in the shower. Now you know for a fact, girl. I'm like, they know y'all do not know better. If it's not a straight thick oat, girl, let me tell you something about real shea butter. That is basically a winter coat. You put too much of that on, and you could pass out of your house because that joint coats you. like if I'm gonna put on some tight jeans, child, I can't even put on no shea butter. You know what I'm saying? Because like I'm already like sweating, getting out the shower, trying to put on the jeans. I can't have another whole wool coat over. You know what I'm saying? Like making that even harder. In fact, I opted out of these jeans yesterday because I had put on some shea butter. You know what I'm saying?
So funny. I live by this. Now, one thing I did make the mistake of thinking that shea butter, although it does have its vitamin E properties in there. I was in Jamaica last year and I was like, I ain't gonna need no sunscreen because I got the Africans version of sunscreen. Girl, when I say I came back, my whole body was burned to the crisp. I basically was rotisserie my skin.
Girl, I did that one year in Cancun. I would never forget this. My mama took us to Cancun. Girl, shout out to my mama. Girl, she done had us traveling all over the world. My mama took us to Cancun. Girl, they were shooting the Jay-Z R. Kelly Fiesta video.
Oh, get out.
Fiesta video down there. We just happened to be down there, at the same time or whatever. Girl, DMX was down there. Girl, it was just so lit down there. But of course, we was like younger, so we couldn't even like now. We would be like, "How do I get in a party?" But then we would just pass it by, like checking it out. But girl, I decided to baby oil myself in that Cancun sun, and when I got in that shower, I was like, "Ah, girl!" I screamed hard as I don't know what because it was. I'm talking about straight burn. So yeah, we do need, you know what?
Sunscreen, Black people. We need sunscreen. Cut it out.
I was gonna think of a product, but I'm gonna save it because Google, you'll never come out with it next week. I'm gonna have to give it to one of these people in Leimert Park. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna have
melanated sunscreen. Trust me, it's coming.
Yeah, first of all, I am enjoying my non-coffee coffee, and let me just tell you what happened yesterday, Sean. I made some mashed potatoes, and I wasn't gonna make mashed potatoes because I wasn't sure if like my cousin like eat, like he don't eat certain things. But then I decided to go ahead and make them. I put the butter in there. Then it was, the potatoes was real good with the butter, but they needed that like extra little bit of moisture up in there. So I didn't have any milk. Girl, I put coffee creamer up in there. And when I tell you, I thought because I coffee creamer is like half and half.
But I'm saying, just half and half. Okay, right.
Yeah, it's just half and half.
Right.
Child, I thought it was just half and half. And I'm like, why are these mashed potatoes so sweet? Girl, I looked at the creamer and it was sweet creamer, coffee creamer. So, girl, they mashed potato, but guess what? I am not going back, girl. They turn out so delicious because all my stuff be spicy. So that's sweet, and that's like, girl, I was like, oh, okay, now I'll be
new invention.
Girl, new invention because it's like dessert mashed potatoes.
Yeah, which actually may not be a bad thing. You put it like in a puff pastry with some sweet, like with some like something else, like some fruit or something. Oh, that sounds like that'd be good.
Wait, hold on. Now you lost me. Hold on. You talking about the potatoes and fruit?
Yeah. First of all, yes, potatoes and fruit. Yes, you put it in with a puff pastry to make it like a tart, like a tart. So the pastry, the puff, the potato becomes like the custard or cream. I'm telling you right now, try it. Macerate some fruit, like a blueberry, whatever your favorite one is. Peaches, put it in like a puff pastry. I'm telling you right now, we gonna sell this. I'm telling you. Listen, all
Gwen,
right.
Gwen, what you think?
Leimert Park.
That don't sound.
You didn't know if you explained to somebody, I'm gonna put sweet coffee cream on some potatoes. Somebody probably be like, "What?" But until you ate it, you didn't realize it was good. I'm
I
telling you.
know, but now I don't need no fruit. I mean, shot. Oh, that's why it was good because it's sweet potatoes. Because that's what goes good. She said I'd rather eat sweet potatoes. And that's why it was good because it made it like a sweet. Because I'm like, I would never
Right.
think this sweet would match a potato, but that's why it was good because we do have sweet potatoes. But now
Yeah.
Sha talk about throw in some blueberries. What you want to throw in some raisins? Sha, that white neighborhood has got to you, Sha. That white neighborhood has got to
I
you.
was trying to tell you, we gonna make a potato tart. A potato tart. Think about that. A potato tart and sell it right in Leimert Park.
No. You got to sell that in your neighborhood. That's where that'll sell out. All the Italians coming to get that, like, a potato tart. This is.
What the accent is that, ma'am?
That's why I had to stop it because I don't know what accent that was.
That is hilarious. Listen,
Oh
we
my
coming to
goodness.
y'all with our new shea butter products and our new food recipes. Come on, y'all.
Okay, well, Shad, while we're on our way, tell everyone where they can find us and all the good details.
Well, listen here. If y'all want some good on all the goodness of all things and products and shea butter, follow us at Up Late TV Show on IG. Go to our website at www.uplatetevshow.com, as well on Facebook. As you're seeing us now, make sure you hit the subscribe button so you can get all the notifications about when we are going to be going live and you be part of the show. And we also
Uh,
on Sundays sometime too.
yeah, guys, we're on Sunday, not just sometimes. Every week we're on 108 Soul. So make sure you come see us Sunday at 10 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Pacific on 108soul.com. You can also download the 108 Soul app so that you can tune in to Up Late with Shy and Dale every single Sunday. And if you want to advertise, Shy, let them know.
If you want to advertise, make sure you email us at uplatetvshow@gmail.com. Uplatetvshow@gmail.com. And get your brand awareness out there. Okay.
Guys, thank you so much for tuning in to Up Late with Sha and Dale in the morning.